Now, one of the things that's amazing, well, I think it's amazing, and it's because when I first started coming down here, I don't know the rules, I don't understand anything. There's a policeman in front of us, in case you haven't figured that out. And I didn't understand the rules, the way things are done and stuff like that. So it was tough. And now, it's not like it's easy. It's not like it's easy, passing a policeman. Okay, so that was a tough one. And and then what do you do when the cops stop you? And what do we got here? Boy, I hope you didn't see that. But anyway, there's a lot of things that can go wrong. And I always tell you, you always have money in your pocket. You always do. If anytime there's a problem, you get in a wreck, you hit somebody, as long as you don't kill them, and you have a breakdown, whatever the problem is, you always have to make sure you have money. And so you have to have money in your pocket. The thing is, and this, you hear me talk about taking personal responsibility. That is the number one thing. Wow, that's cool. That's the number one thing. That's why I can go around down here, I can do all this weird stuff, is I take personal responsibility over everything. In other words, if my car was to break down, it's not the mechanic's fault. It's not, anybody's fault but mine. I should have taken care of my car. If I get in a wreck, that's what made me think about it. When I turned the corner and man, here was this traffic jam. I was able to stop fast enough, and so no damage was done. But the thing is, I've got to be prepared to take personal responsibility. In other words, I should have been driving slower. It's my fault. I should have, used more caution. It's my fault. I should have better tires so I could have stopped better. Everything, anything that happens, any and everything that happens, good or bad, I take personal responsibility over it. In other words, I get the credit or I get the blame. And you have to be prepared for that. And when you have that attitude, then you can go places and do things. And there's no limit to that taking personal responsibility. I use that same attitude. See where the truck just went across the line? If bandits stop me, I have to take personal responsibility over this situation. I didn't ask for this. You brought this upon me. And now I have to deal with it. So I'm taking personal responsibility. And that's why I like the law system down here. The police don't get involved unless the police have to get involved. In the United States, the police want to be involved in everything. But these people, they don't like the police getting involved in stuff. And the police know that, so they don't get involved. And one thing, I say, everybody's armed with machetes. And so if the police decide that they want to make a big deal out of something, the people get mad and out comes the machetes. So, and I'm going to have to put the camera down. Oh no, I won't. I'll be able to do it. And, but anyway, This is why I push taking personal responsibility. And when you know you're going to take personal responsibility, then you prepare. That's what we do. We prepare. That's why people that prepare, the preppers, these are people that do take personal responsibility. And that's why they're learning. They're learning how to take all these different kinds of steps of personal responsibility. But yes, it is important. The clothes I wear right now, like I said, I'm wearing short sleeve t-shirt. I'm wearing clothes that are warmer. I mean, for warm climate, because I know that's what I'm there. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What do we got here? But everything in the roads, we talk about the potholes. That's my responsibility to miss those potholes. And if I hit those potholes, it's my responsibility. If I tear up my car, it's me. I tear up my car. So that's another reason why I don't drive real fancy cars down here. But anyway, I just wanted to, it dawned on me when after I got through that traffic jam in that town, about how that could have been an ugly situation. And I go through a lot of could have been an ugly situation. I go through a lot of those. And that is why most people are scared to travel down here. They don't know how to take personal responsibility. And that's why people stay in their comfort zone, where there's less things that can go wrong, because you're not challenged by the stuff that's around you. I am challenged daily, and days like when I come to Mexico, across the border, that day I am really challenged, and you don't know what to expect. I always tell people, they say, well, is it dangerous? I say, it's not, but the first time you have a problem, you got problems. Now we're down, this is the coastal road, and so we're on the bottom. We're doing good.